This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness, the Planetary Transformation Meditation Experience for January 25th, 2026. As we take some deep breaths and settle into our hearts, we'll begin with our usual prayer of intention. Our Paradise Creator deities, divine parents, magisterial Son, and planetary supervisor, call upon you today to help us hold focus so that what we produce at the human end from our hearts and human energy systems can be added into the growing spiritual foundation of our planet and all levels of its system of consciousness. We invite our planetary helpers and universe brothers and sisters to also step in, and we thank you for making possible this experience today as we collaborate with you. Mother and Father, we ask you to provide us with the focus that we can hold for our own healing and that of the planet. Guide us as we now conjoin as one through the usual circuits. And as always, may your will be done through your grace and mercy. And we thank you for this opportunity to be of service. Greetings, my beloved children. This is Manja Ronson, and I come to you today with my appreciation for your efforts at holding space for what we are to bring in to the circuits of mind and memory all throughout the planet. Before we begin with the focused meditation, I invite you to maintain your own focus in your hearts, for this is a very powerful spiritual center of your energy systems. And we wish to amplify the energies in your hearts today that you may hold a mighty focus, not only for yourselves to receive, but to then again emit that into the planet to support your brothers and sisters in the healing of their hearts and their emotional systems, which are now very much agitated. As you focus in your hearts now, feel your love for your world and for your brothers and sisters. Feel compassion for what they are undergoing, for they are confused, nervous, anxious, and even to the point of despairing. But you who have faith understand that you are going through a very rough transitional patch as we move through the time of adjudication upon your rancha. The system of the heart circuit is being prepared to receive a mighty endowment. We invite you today to join with us so that this can be constructed deeper into the planetary circuits of mind and memory to support your brothers and sisters to feel more emotionally balanced, mentally calm, and physically stable. You have power here through your intentions to hold that space for your willingness and your intention to serve as placeholders for what we are about to endow, to move through all of the dimensional circuits of the planet, to assist your brothers and sisters, and to help them make more conscious contact with the presence of the Father within. Let us begin. Invite the Father's love from the paradise level to gently stream and calibrate into your hearts. You have an innate need for the perfect love, divine love. It is your birthright. And now I invite you to open your heart to receive it in the way you can. Claim your divine inheritance to receive the love that was always yours to experience. May it deepen, may it swell, and may it lead you into a place of great peace, grace, and beauty. You may be intellectually aware that the Father's love is the most powerful energy in all creation, but you have yet to experience its magnitude. Excuse me a minute, my voice is hoarse. Okay, just give me a minute to reconnect here. Sorry about that. Your energy systems need to be calibrated so that you are able to hold, maintain, and emit greater levels of love to your brothers and sisters. For this is truly the energy they need now. And so I invite you to receive this for yourselves so that it may circulate and integrate. And then we will add this to the Planetary Collective in a few moments. Receive now the Father's love in your heart and relax and radiate in it. Father's love is a beam of light. You might consider that it acts as a beam moving through a prism, reflecting all different colors, vibrations, and information of divine characteristics that you have the ability to receive and imprint upon that will help you grow in those beautiful characteristics that ennoble human life. One of the qualities of the Father's love is what you might consider to be a restraining quality contained within human will, that which you call volition or free will, your ability to choose, are boundaries. This is part of the Father's love to keep you safe so that you can grow steadily and learn from your experiences. When you step outside those boundaries, you have negative feelings, thoughts, and experiences. You might consider that those are warning signals to help you get back on track. The Father's love acts to restrain you so that you can maintain these boundaries. And the signals your spirit send into you are there to guide you and to help you perceive when you have erred in your judgment and decision making. I invite you to allow this restraining quality of the Father's love to come into you. It is a very settling quality on your emotions. It helps you feel secure and safe in who you are. And presently, your world needs a massive dose of this restraining quality because so many of your brothers and sisters are truly lost, confused, and emotionally imbalanced and mentally incapacitated by false ideologies where they cannot recognize what is true, real, good, and beautiful. There is nothing you need to do other than receive more of the Father's love and to feel how He is keeping you safe and secure through this very tumultuous time. Let it grow and expand in you so that you become more emotionally stable, composed, peaceful, and can radiate that more out into the world, and especially act as a spiritual magnet for your brothers and sisters who are in great need of spiritual rehabilitation. Simply receive as we continue. As evolving will sons and daughters of the Paradise Father, you are given large latitude to make choices. But if you use the word free will, it is not quite correct. You are not free to do anything with your will. As I said before, there are boundaries that are placed upon it, but you grow in your capacity to live more freely within the range of willingness you have when you align your thoughts and feelings and actions with love, peace, and the other ways of the Father. Unfortunately, this world has suffered a great violation of its range of will. The Lucifer rebellion pronounced that humans could do anything they wish without any ramifications, compunctions, or accountability. As you know, this is false liberty. Now it is time for you to gain your true liberty by coming into this beautiful restraining quality of divine love that will render you more emotionally stable and mentally clear. As you receive, know that we are helping you see the adjustments you need so that you do not become emotionally charged by your brothers and sisters who are acting out as if they were having a temper tantrum. Do not have to succumb to their energies. So let this restraint build a wall of protection around you so that you are able to maintain this balanced state of mind, emotion, and body. And be able to reflect more light into the planetary system of consciousness. Part of the planetary adjudication underway is to mete out divine justice. Everyone must make a choice during this phase to align with the Father's will within or to maintain the present course that leads to evil and sin and iniquity. You are among those who have already made your choice, but there are many others who still have to choose. But you cannot make an informed choice and to understand the ways of the universe and creation when you are mentally and emotionally unstable. The restraining quality in Father's love, therefore, is here for you to hold, and then we will send into the planet for your brothers and sisters to be bathed with this quality, to tone down the emotionality, to provide more mental clarity so that they can understand better what is occurring during this time. As you well might imagine, your mother and father want all of their children of your rancha healed and in their right mind and body. But as you know, it is an individual choice. We cannot coerce anyone to choose. It must be made, one person at a time. Yet, in holding this restraining quality, we provide a calming effect that is so needed right now. And we thank you for being willing not only to receive this, but to hold this in a few moments when we shift our focus into the collective system of consciousness. Continue to receive these energies imprint, anchor, and into you now in the places where you need this to support your growth and service to your brethren. As you have received, now give. Join with us as we shift focus into the planetary circuits of mind and memory. Allow these words to spiral around the planet counterclockwise, north to south pole. The restraining quality of Father's love. The restraining quality of Father's love. The restraining quality of Father's love. That beam forth from your hearts into the planet. Invite the energies to imprint deeply, deeply into all of the dimensional circuits, especially into deep memory, even down into the body and the DNA function within it. Hold focus as best you can, with great love and compassion in your hearts for your brothers and sisters, and hold that willingness for them to receive a mighty infusion to support them through this very important time. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Add these words into what you are holding: humanity's emotional restraint. Humanity's emotional restraint. Humanity's emotional restraint. Hold that intention for this to be a mighty infusion for your brothers and sisters to quell their inflamed emotions, to help them open to more of their divine inheritance, so that their indwelling spirits can send a signal into their hearts and begin the process they need to grow into their spiritual potential. Invite the human will center and capacity to imprint upon the restraining qualities of Father's love, providing more protection within that realm of human choice to more easily and readily conform with the Father's will within them. Invite the will center to imprint upon restraint, providing a loving structure of security that will help an individual move out of anxiety, begin to pick up on the glimmers of faith within them, their relationship with the Father, and His perfect trustworthiness. Oh. Invite all of these dynamics to move down into memory, deep, expansive memory, for the infusions to recalibrate the misuse of will and to help more individuals recognize where they have erred so they can perceive from Father the way, the truth, and the light within them. Now, contained within the planetary memory system are the experiences that Jesus left here. Think of your brother when he was here. His love was that of that restraining quality. And as you have read from his life and teachings, he practiced great restraint not only with his apostles and disciples, but with those who would contend with them. Invite this Jesus memory circuit to pulse upwardly, to expand, so that we can make these adjustments and add more that spiritual vitality into what we are conducting through your willingness to hold these intentions. And may you benefit from receiving this quality of restraint from your father, brother. Oh. Invite the restraining quality of Father's love to calibrate into the remembrance dynamic in memory, that it may become so strong, so potent, it can create very strong vibrational calibration of the human memory system to perceive at fundamental levels of being. Oh. Invite all of these dynamics we have held together to now not only calibrate but lock into memory at all dimensional levels, providing a mighty stream of information for your brothers and sisters to perceive at the levels of their awareness of spirit. You may not know how they will receive this, but trust that this is being applied very generously into the memory circuits to assist your brothers and sisters to remember how to use their will with great purpose, intention, and restraint. Oh. Human nature has a capacity to be so beautiful, noble, generous, kind, and other such glorious spiritual fruits. But it takes a restrained character, someone who is spirit-led, to convey these beautiful traits to your brethren. It serves no one when you speak out in anger or in haste. We well understand that you have been conditioned to speak your mind. And sometimes that can be a powerfully good thing to do, but many times it backfires and it does not produce the results you wish. So invite this restraining quality of the Father's love to deepen, anchor, and be widely disseminated throughout all of the circuits of the planet. You may remember as a human body that it is good to demonstrate the fruits of the Spirit, to not act or speak hastily because of emotional or mental disturbances within. Continue to do your best to send this into the planet as we continue our ministrations. Oh. Oh. Oh, my beloved brethren, what wonderful vessels of the Father you can become. We honor all that you do to strive in this manner. We ask you to hold this intention for your brothers and sisters to follow likewise, to have that conscious recognition that it is good and safe to do it the way the Father has planned. The simple holding of this intention opens an inner door of recognition for your brothers and sisters to perceive the light of truth, even if it is only a tiny glimmer. It will grow in time. Its glow will intensify, and as each person's inner light comes on, it is added and blended into the growing fabric of the Supreme Being for this planet, and making a mighty contribution to Father consciousness all around the globe. Join with us now as we elevate our gaze to the Father in Paradise and the associated creator deities with great praise and thanksgiving in your heart for the restraining quality of Father's love to shine down on tiny Urantia. And let the Paradise calibration and reflection speak its volumes, yet well calibrated, into the planet. Rejoice with a full and grateful heart of the Father's love, making more indelible impressions upon your Ranchian consciousness now. Mm. Oh. Descend with us now back to the planet, but you are still connected to paradise and the Father. You see yourself standing on the earth plane. Let your energy systems drop deeply down into the core of the earth, providing that seamless bridge from paradise down to the evolutionary level, and then back up, creating a completed circuit. Hold these words in your heart as you send them into the planet. It is time for Urantia to experience the restraining quality of Father's love. It is time for Urantia to experience the restraining quality of Father's love. It is time for Urantia to experience the restraining quality of Father's love. Hold this now. See the planet pulsing, calibrating, anchoring, grounding, and integrating into all of our co-creative dynamics now as we make our final adjustments. Oh. 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 Mm. Invite all of these dynamics to also calibrate with Mother's joyful song of life, expanding the human capacity to recognize your Holy Mother Spirit and the joyful creation in which you are all gaining strength and stature to be who you are, to come more into the expression of your soul purpose on the planet. Oh. My beloved brethren, we applaud your efforts at holding these powerful dynamics today. Do allow time for your own integration process into the restraining quality of Father's love. Know that this will continue to bathe the planet and have its intended objectives completed some future time. For now, rest easy in the Father's love. Gain strength and stature in it. And above all, trust your spirit to guide you through this important phase of transition upon your Urantia, adding more of your soul light into the growing fabric of human divine consciousness, breaking new ground in the circuits of mind and memory. On behalf of the celestial hosts, I thank you. I will leave you in this manner, but know you have only to come to me in your mind through meditation, and I will respond. May you continue to thrive and grow in the Father's grace and beauty. May it shine forth from your heart and soul and be a mighty attractor to your brothers and sisters. My blessings are upon you for a peaceful and happy good day.